Never spend more than half your salary on cars. Shannon Sharpe recently shared a story on his show about the time he was earning $325,000 per year while playing in the NFL. During this time, he purchased a $250,000 car. He admits that it wasn't a sharp decision at the time to purchase a $250,000 black-on-black Ferrari 512 TR, but he had to floss. He wanted to look sharp in those streets. Shannon said he was looking like Batman when he pulled up in his decked-out car. Hindsight 2020, he posed the question to himself, how big of a fool was he to purchase a car that cost him more than 75% of his salary? Moral of the story: don't be out there flossing. I recently read an article on GoBankingRates.com. This article quoted reports from Kelley Blue Book and LendingTree, revealing that the average cost of a car in the year 2024 was $47,400. The average car payment on a new car is $738 per month. The average car payment on a used car is $530. This article goes on to quote that according to the U.S. Census Bureau, the median household income in the United States is $74,500. The article closes with this statement: it's easy to see why so many people are trapped in the cycle of consumer debt. Just because you can spend more than your annual salary on a car doesn't mean that you should. That's great advice. I concur. It's worth repeating. $530 per month is the average payment on a used car. $738 per month is the average car payment on a new car. Whoa! I recall putting together a financial plan for a hairstylist who financed a luxury vehicle. This car was fire. Payments were $1,200 per month. I told her that her car was nice, but I know that car payment produces tears in your eyes like onions. I asked, how many heads do you have to braid and perm to clear enough for that payment alone? I know which clients I can be direct with. I sometimes make provocative statements to ensure they're paying attention and to ensure they understand my point. In the end, I gave her fair, honest, sound advice. I have a couple of rules that I ascribe to and teach others to follow when it comes to buying cars. Here they are. All cars, boats, motorcycles. Total value should not equal more than half your annual income. When purchasing a car, strive to put a minimum 20% down. Even better, if you can purchase it outright in cash. All car payments should not exceed more than 15% of your take-home pay. Payment term on the car note should not exceed 3 years. If married, the goal should be to never have his and her car payments. One spouse's car should always be paid in full. No car leases. Payments on car leases are lower, but car leases equal. Forever car payments with no ownership. That's zero equity. Some people say the worst car accidents happen in the finance office when you sign the car note. If you're not careful, automobiles can drive you broke. Adhering to these rules I just outlined will help you avoid car sickness in the truest sense of the word. Violating these core tenets will put a person in a predicament where they have too much money tied up in cars, a depreciating asset. In other words, they purchase more cars, SUVs, trucks, and motorcycles than they can realistically afford. They end up having negative equity, also known as an upside-down balance. They take on huge car payments that hinders their ability to save for future goals and have a life without running up mountains of credit card debt. I'm Damon Carr, your money coach.